Hi everyone, this is just a quick video I have put together. My normal sort of cameraman, my son, is away at the moment in Korea with the Scouts. Different camera operator, but I had a long trip to do. I had to go up to Wendover in the Chilterns, and that would be 220-mile round trip. I wasn't absolutely sure that I would do it there and back. My summer range test video shows a range of about 220 on the motorway. It is a mostly motorway journey, but there is quite a lot of traffic around. It's school holidays, and there are roadworks on parts of the M3 which bring the speed limit down to 50. So I thought that's going to boost the efficiency. It's probably going to be a really tight squeeze, but let's see if I can still match that original range test and get 220 miles out of the car without a charging stop. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, starting off with route plan for this. So opening up the My Audi app, you can see I've got 100% charge and quite a lot of miles. Going to the nav section, then I can type in where I'm going to go today. That's the Firecrest up in Wendover. And I was able to type this in and then send it to the car because it's a bit easier than the voice system in the car. It works a bit more reliably. So typing it in, choosing it, I can then just scroll down and press send. And from there, I can also look at the route. Now it shows me getting up there, it shows the mileage, and it gives me a percentage charge state up there too. That charge state is based on a few assumptions, so that is a little bit pessimistic. The other thing it would do is put in a charge stop if it thinks you need one. Okay, long drive today up to the Chilterns, and as I'll show you on the app, I put the destination in on the phone app, which I've now sent to the car. So if I press on the car sat nav, it will bring that up. So I'm going to just tap up here. It's a little phone with a destination symbol on it, and that's got my destination in it. So I'm now going to tell the sat nav to go there. We've already covered 30 miles, so there's about 110 miles each way, and it's taking me up via the M25, up past the M40 and up into the Chilterns. So that's all set on the car sat nav now. It'll be about a 220 mile round trip. I charged 100% this morning. The car said 236 miles, but that was based on previous driving, not on my kind of actual plan. When it goes into the sat nav, it will adjust things because it knows the car speeds. So it's all set. Now it might go there and back. So if I tap on the finish, it will tell me that I'll get up there with 52%. It's been very slow through the New Forest. We've got roadworks on the motorway. At the moment, the car is doing 3 miles per kilowatt hour, so it's denying its reputation as a big, inefficient car. It's actually been really good today, and I've been getting this kind of efficiency figures quite a lot recently. So we'll have to see how things go on our routing up there, and I'll give you an update later on the trip, just to see if we can do this 220 mile round trip without having to recharge. Okay, nearly at our destination. We've just got 2 miles to run. We've had a fairly slow drive up, lots of traffic, a couple of traffic jams. It's been quite a slow journey, not been able to sit at the speed limit all the way. Right now the car has gone from 236 miles range. I started it down to 144, so it's only dropped by 92. We've covered 108 miles, and it looks like I'm going to have ample battery for my return. This horribly inefficient Audi e-tron once again is denying everything that I've said about it over the last year and a half on YouTube, because it's currently returning 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour as an average for our journey. So we're going to have lunch, we're going to visit the in-laws, and then we will be making our return journey, and I'll give you an update later on. Okay, so we've gone from lunch after our 110 mile journey up, a couple of miles onto the in-laws, and now for the way back, I've come down to the M40 at High Wycombe, and now this is the M25. I'll soon be joining the M3 and then the M27 to home. A lot less traffic now, so we're able to sit at the speed limit a bit more of the time. Right now the car is saying 3.4 miles per kilowatt hour, so being very, very efficient, and we'll be home with just under 10%. Once your destination state of charge drops below 10%, you get a little warning up here on the sat nav, and it will flag up with a message, and it will suggest putting in a charging stop, and it will calculate that charging stop for you. So running out of battery really isn't an issue. You can very easily add a charging stop, and it suggested a charger in Chandler's Ford outside Southampton, which is a 175 kilowatt charger. But I'm quite happy to get home with 9% battery left, and that means we'll have done over 200 miles, over 220 miles today, with quite a bit of a margin left. So we'll carry on home, and just before I get there, I'll let you know what the state of charge is and how the efficiency's worked out for the trip. Okay, so very nearly home. I've got just under a mile to go. We've covered 220 miles today, and I have got an incredible 25 miles of range remaining. So this thing has been super efficient. It is a warm day. We are in efficiency mode, but I have got the air conditioning on for comfort, and this car's done incredibly well. Now showing 3.2 miles per kilowatt hour for our return. So you know, it's been really efficient. Yes, all electric cars in these conditions would give you know, above average range, but this Audi e-tron has done really well today, giving a potential range of about 245 miles and very high efficiency. Best of all, I'm going to plug this in now with Octopus Intelligent. I'm going to recharge it. I'm only paying 7.5 pence per kilowatt hour, and when I charge it up, it's only going to cost me the price of 1 gallon of petrol. To fully recharge this thing now is going to cost me about £6.50, and that is about the price of a gallon of petrol. We have done 220 miles today. So here's the my Audi app once again, and in there I can bring up the driving data. If you look at the list of the driving data, you can go to the date of that video and that journey, and you can see there we've got 109 mile leg, and then a 5, and then another 109. So that was 223 miles covered, nearly all motorway, getting home with 9% and another 24 miles left on the range. So incredibly efficient, averaging over 3 miles per kilowatt hour, and really comfortable journey. The Audi is fantastic on these longer trips. It's a superb motorway car, and as you can see there, it's actually been pretty efficient under the circumstances. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you found this useful, especially if you're considering a car, either the new Q8 or an e-tron 55 on the used car market. Please like and subscribe, and come back for more content.